Like, the fact that you're having me do this right now, like, I don't understand.
Assimilation parameter stable, Dr. Ramsey. You are free to continue with the review.
Oh my god, what? Oh, this is very, very trippy. This is very trippy. I don't know how I feel about this. What?
Here we are.
Warping script active, Dr. Ramsey.
Good. Okay, let's follow the trail. See what really happened.
Save the girl.
Is he following what I've done? This is so fascinating. Interesting.
This is where they held her. Oh, Christ.
Careful, Dr. Ramsey. Control.
You know, Hope, this is really quite satisfying.
Doctor, might I remind you to control your emotional engagement while conducting the review? Any spikes in serotonin, dopamine, or adrenaline levels could...
I know. Cause distortion. Noted. Thank you, Hope. There seems to be a lot of resistance here, Hope. I wonder, was this a result of Black trying to hide something? Or from the Pandora itself?
Yes, Dr. Ramsey. Black perceived threat here, which has bled across from the audit. Nothing I can do.
Makes it more difficult. I'm not trained like Black was. No matter.
Literally. Nope, I need to go back this way. Yep, down here. Hold on. Just gotta rework my path. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Alright.
My poor child.
Help me.
I will fix all this. I promise.
Emotional spike detected. Caution advised, Dr. Ramsey.
I will get to the bottom of this, and whoever is responsible will pay.
Dr. Ramsey? Dr. Ramsey?
Robert, listen. It won't be long before Grace is old enough to leave home. Until then, there's you and me and the work.
Oh, Chris. am I? What happened to the Pandora playback?
I am trying to pinpoint precisely where or when you are. I am afraid your emotional state has caused a minor malfunction in playback. You are outside the code, Doctor. I would recommend caution. The data is unstable, fragmented. You must remain calm, or you risk...
Don't tell me the risks, Hope. Just get me out. Now, let's see where we are.
Well, we're there. Okay. Chief.
Ah, I know this place. This is one of my memories.
Jesus, I can't believe you brought them here. What were you thinking?
Rose, this is an FDG facility. My facility. Staffed by the best doctors my
Oh,
can buy.
hello.
There is no better care.
I'm not talking about that. You don't need doctors, Rob. You need a fucking mortician. Oh, God, this is such a mess.
Rose, just breathe. I need you together. I need you with me on this.
Oh no, this is that memory.
Doctor, your vitals are reading as erratic. You must calm down or you risk full mental fracture.
Too late. Hope, get me out of here.
I'm trying, Doctor. Just a little longer.
Come on, come on, come on!
Ah!
Where am I?
Eek.
Doctor, try reconstructing the memory. Look for and interact with
Oh,
any
hello.
memory imprints. It will allow me to pinpoint and remove you.
I'm trying, Hope, I really am. Just seeing this again is difficult for me.
What's happened to this poor fella then? Blast injury?
Some fragmentation. But we also suspect gastrointestinal injuries too.
Nasty.
Oh boy. What do we have? It's very interesting, I will say. It's taking a little longer than I thought it would. Transplant. Oh, good. Such a fun, narrow hallway we're walking down towards.
Why were you there, Mr. Black? I need to know. I need your memories. This music should stimulate your recall, Black. It's Grace. My Grace, playing the violin. You used to hear it in my office. Remember, Black? What did you do?
What did he do? 1101? Oh, jeez. Fuck. Oh, hold on. 4. Four 4190.
Please continue on your current course, Dr. Ramsey. Data indicates that you are making progress.
Thank you, Hope. I thought as much. Feels like the Savant and I are beginning to synchronize, finally.
Looks like this one's being transferred.
He's not particularly stable. Are you sure that's wise?
This comes right from the top. We're to transfer him to a private medical facility.
That's unorthodox. Who is he?
Who is he? Alright, let's go. we have here?
Looks like I can proceed now. I need to get out of the loop.
Ready as you can be, Mr. Black. We'll be moving you tomorrow. Okay? Just where is he being transferred exactly?
All we've been told is he'll be picked up in a private ambulance tomorrow morning.
What about the girl?
Oh, there's nothing we can do, I'm afraid.
That poor girl.
I did everything I could. There was nothing more I could...
Well, let's just keep running. This is just very fascinating. Come on.
Okay, well, he's all theirs, I suppose.
Are you sure about this? He's in no fit state to travel.
Like I said, out of our hands.
Everything's in place for the transfer. We're just waiting on the ambulance.
This all seems a little drastic, Robert. Are you sure this is the best decision?
He'll be safe in my care. I need to get to the bottom of what happened.
I think what you need is sleep. Especially after Grace.
Do not talk to me about Grace. I won't tell you again.
Grace. My poor Grace.
One moment, Dr. Ramsey. Your signal is much clearer now. Pulling you out.
Huh. Very interesting.
Dr. Ramsey? Dr. Ramsey? Do you wish to proceed?
Yes, Hope. Apologies. How many problem memories did I bookmark in the audit?
3 problem memories were bookmarked.
And they're all significantly corrupted.
Yes, Dr. Ramsey. We should have sufficient data to make sense of them when reviewed.
Let's review in the same order we audited, Hope. Load the first bookmark.
Loading.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting that we're just going through all of this. Oh my gosh. Alright. Audit and review protocol. As a direct answer to the inherent inaccuracies of human memory, use of the Pandora Savant is split into 2 phases, audit and review. In the audit phase, the Pandora operator subtly guides the consciousness of the subject, allowing them to openly and freely explore the locations, paradigms, details, and structures of any given memories. Knowing the foundations of memory to be accurate, but the finer details to be questionable, the operator records these subject memories, which are then held by the Savant device for later use. Throughout the audit phase, the operator is encouraged to remain impartial, not to influence the subject, and allow their consciousness to freely explore the desired memory pathways unhindered and with the minimum of guidance or suggestion. At this stage, anomalies and inaccuracies are expected, but the audit phase is used to gather info only. Multiple returns to the same memory during audit is encouraged, as further exploration of any given synaptic pathway will yield more evidence for evaluation during review. The review phase is undertaken by the operator alone, without the need of the active Pandora subject, yet only once the audit is complete. Once the desired memories have been adequately explored by the subject and recorded on the Savant, the operator then re-accesses those memories. Okay, and then once back inside the memory, by using a deep computational algorithm based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, projected behavioral paths of least resistance, known real-world outcomes, and impartial observation, the operator is able to evaluate the most likely outcome of the stored memory. This extra review phase nullifies any inaccuracies of the subject memory, strips all active anomalies within the synaptic recall, and allows a trained operator to extract the truth from any given memory, with a current success rate of up to 90% accuracy. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Oh my gosh. Although far in advance of the first stage prototype, the Pandora Savant still has some critical flaws which are yet to be ironed out of the design. Anomia. Also known as tip of the tongue syndrome, is an unfortunate side effect in some subjects when interacting with the Pandora. This takes the form of mild amnesia in some subjects and inability to recall any context or details about an accessed memory. The subject subconsciously understands that an explored memory is important but cannot consciously understand why. This phenomena is combated by the review process but not mitigated entirely. It is believed that forgetting is a natural defense mechanism of the brain, stopping humans from dwelling on and reliving traumatic experiences from their past. With reference to the Pandora unit, it is believed that this is a natural reaction and rejection of the brain toward the Pandora process and technology. Synaptic bleed, a flaw of the technology which occurs during the audit phase, during the subject's mind being explored and the operator's mind observing, both being hooked up to the Pandora for the operating phase. It has been recorded that the operator's memories will sometimes bleed into and overlay the memories and in-machine experiences of the subject. This phenomena has not yet been corrected. While this can be stripped out with some success during review, this two-way traffic is wholly undesirable, yet unfortunately unavoidable with the current iteration of the tech. Lots of reading, oh my goodness, alright. Active memory access. Due to the constraints of the audit phase, the operator guiding the rogue consciousness through echoes of their own memory, the subject's mind will only interact with memories they want to. This means that the operator must carefully guide the subject into the memories the operator wants to explore. Herein lies the difficulty of the operator's role. This is helped by introducing the subject to as much painful stimuli as possible, such as photographs or newspaper clippings based on or in use to stimulate past memories. Unintentional religious experience. A crippling side effect would only be viewed as extreme mental collateral damage. Certain less psychological robust subjects have reported feelings of deep euphoria, epiphany, or snap enlightenment, and a feeling of presence from a higher being observing and judging their actions. While these are all explainable facets of the Pandora process, they also form the quantifiable backbone of real-world religious experience and conversion. As such, long-term test subjects can fall onto a spectrum where at one end they develop curious, repetitious, and superstitious behavior, while at the other they find and give themselves over to a form of God-like ideology. Good lord, there's a lot of things going on. We're doing more audit stuff? My goodness. This is crazy, like, with how much we're doing. I guess we're proceeding. Oh, wait, no, there's more readings. Blah, blah, there's more readings. The brain is the most complex structure in the universe, and the foundation of that structure is memory. Originally developed as a read-only device, the initial prototype of the Pandora headset allowed the operator to view the memories of any given subject. However, this read-only aspect was quickly realized to be flawed due to the fallibility of human memory recall. For so long, memory research has centered around the belief that our minds are like photo albums. All we need to do is recall a memory, is mentally access the correct album, and then view the perfect memory snapshot inside. Yet modern research has shown this to be false. In truth, when we recall a memory, we are recalling the last time we remembered that specific memory, and not the event that caused the memory. This means that, rather than a photo album, our minds work more like a computer filing system. Each time we recall a memory, we open it, make changes, and then save those changes, ready to recall at a later date. It's all fascinating stuff. Every time we recall a memory, the original is written over with subtle and distinct differences. With reference to the Pandora device, this was immediately released to be a glaring flaw in the tech. If a subject's eyewitness reports of their own memories cannot be trusted, how can an operator assess their truth and their findings? This hurdle led to the Stage 2 prototype, the introduction of the Savant Recorder, and the formulation of the Audit and Review Protocol. The Savant Recorder is the introduction of Savant being a major breakthrough for the Pandora project. The Pandora headset reads memories via simulation and visualization of electrical stimulus to the existing synaptic pathways. Then the Savant dynamically captures and records these memories for solo exploration and evaluation by an impartial operator at a later date. This implementation of the Savant Recorder with the existing reader device has resulted in the current internal project codename Pandora Savant. Jesus. Proceed, I guess.
Commencing Savant playback. Bookmark 001. The death of Jasper Prado. A warning, Dr. Ramsey. This memory is highly fragmented.
Which is precisely why I marked it for review. I want to see what, if anything, Black was hiding.
Your notes on the memory are succinct, Doctor. What exactly happened to Prado?
Yes, what indeed. Thank you for the reminder. But the question isn't really what happened to Prado, moreover how it happened.
I would also remind you to work quickly, Dr. Ramsey. I will keep the memory stable for as long as the Savant encryption allows.
Black! For God's sake, hurry! I'm trapped. You can stop this.
I was here to stop Jasper getting killed. I'm sure. To stop Jasper getting killed. To stop Jasper getting killed.
Alright. Let's go.
Okay, I'm in. Time to work through, find Jasper, and get a true sense of events.
If you get spotted, enemies will reappear. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Yeah.
Who's that? Did you let him in?
Coal Black. You don't want to mess with that guy, mate. Trust me.
Yeah, but has he got clearance?
You can ask him if you want, mate. I'm leaving him well alone.
Alright, I have to remember how... Oh, I can just warp. I'm stupid. I'm just stupid. Oh, hold up.
Wait.
How do you not see me, darling?
Dr. Ramsey, you must find what information is locking this memory to proceed.
God damn it. I forgot that this was... God damn it. I forgot that this was the memory. I'm wondering, because, like, Reg's just going through all of this now for himself. And it's like, do I really need to do all of this? Do I really need to be going through all of this? You know what I'm saying? Do I really need to be? Like, do I really need to do all this?
Wait, someone back there.
I believe we're getting close to the point of Jasper's unfortunate demise. Hope, how stable is the memory?
Holding up, Doctor, but move quickly.
What the fuck? Hey! You can't leave me here! I've done nothing wrong. Please.
Where's Jasper?
Just up ahead. I heard him shouting. Please. What's going on? They took him. And I don't know on whose order. I tried to stop it. That's why they threw me in here.
And you said you'd done nothing wrong? You're lucky to be alive, pal.
Please. Don't leave me here.
Oh?
Black.
Black! For God's sake, hurry! You're trapped. You can stop this.
I was here to stop Jasper getting killed. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Interesting. This is all fascinating. Interesting. Huh.
Okay, let's reconstruct this mess. Hope, do we have sufficient data?
Yes, Dr. Ramsey.
Run simulation.
I always liked you, Jasper.
Listen to me. Just put the gun down, okay? You do this, and everything changes. Just put the gun...
What's happened now, Hope?
Memory corrupted, Dr. Ramsey. A byproduct of the reconstruction.
Is the memory fighting to protect itself?
Possibly. Or the result of exploring an amnesic memory. This is untested ground, Doctor. Neutralize the threat, and I can pull you out.
I was here to stop Jasper getting killed. I'm sure.
Black!
I was here to stop Jasper getting
Black, for fuck's sake, listen to me!
I was here to stop Jasper getting killed. I'm sure.
Just put the gun...
Girl, I shot him! What do you mean? I shot him!
Now, Hope.
Memory corrupted, Dr. Ramsey. A byproduct of the reconstruction.
Is the memory fighting to protect itself?
Possibly. Or the result of exploring an amnesic memory. This is untested ground.
Why do I go through this?
Neutralize the threat, and I can pull you out.
I was here to stop Jasper getting killed. Jasper, I'm sure. I was here to stop Jasper getting killed. I'm sure.
Black, for fuck's sake, listen to me!
I was here to stop Jasper getting killed. I'm sure.
Threat neutralized. Stand by.
Black told me he was there to save Jasper. Hope, was this memory deliberately corrupted?
Insufficient data to draw a reliable conclusion, Dr. Ramsey.
Huh. Killed him. And all we have to go on is that Jasper wasn't doing as he was told. and that he crossed a line. Make a note of that, Hope.
Note recorded.
Okay, let's load up the second bookmark.
Jesus. We're going through all these memories, pretty much.
Loading, but please note, this is the most corrupted of the bookmarked memories. Geography of certain details may be fragmented. Black also perceived threat here, which will bleed across from the audit. You may need to engage in combat again, Dr. Ramsey. Caution advised.
Understood. This was the Holmwood Cemetery memory, correct?
Correct.
Black, listen. I know you're angry. I know you're angry. But the wheels are in motion. I didn't want it to be this way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you, though?
I remember now. I killed her.
Right, I'm in. Let me take a moment to orientate myself.
Proceed with caution, Doctor. I'm picking up heavy resistance, embedded within the playback code.
And let's find a weapon.
Doctor, memory detail detected. It should be noticeable in your environment. Once you approach, I will extrapolate and play back any data I have access to.
Thank you, Hope.
Prado, it's Black. Listen, mate, you need to fucking stop this right now. I told you the situation was delicate. I told you no improvising. Call me back.
Interesting. Okay, just keep going.
Commencing playback, Doctor.
And that's what you've brought me all the way out here to ask.
Hey, you chose the meeting place, Morticia.
Oh, Jesus, Black, I don't understand. I mean, yes, of course I'm tired of the way things are with Robert. Living in his shadow, both at work and... well, but it won't be like this forever. I believe that. You've worked for him long enough. You know what Robert's like.
Yeah, I do. That's why I asked. Just think about it.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Him. This is all fascinating.
My office door is always open, Black. Please, take a seat.
Geography seems broken on this one.
All right, Atkins. Now what the fuck is going on?
Black, listen. I know you're angry, but the wheels are in motion and there's nothing either of us can do to stop them. I can't have anyone standing in my way, especially not you.
So you're gonna have me killed now? Is that it?
I didn't want it to be this way, but you're now a liability. Security! Make it painless.
Ah, for fuck's sake, Atkins.
Goodbye, Black. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on! Fucking crap! I just...
Right. What the fuck is going on? And where the fuck is Prado? I will not fucking calm down. Tell me what's going on. Tell me why I wasn't informed, or heads will fucking roll.
Interesting. Alright.
Just calm down for a moment. I can't talk on this phone. Meet me at Holmwood Cemetery. I'm heading there now.
You're getting close, Dr. Ramsey. The memory data is cached and decoding.
This memory was blocked, deeper than the previous. Is this because we had readings from conflicting synaptic layers?
Negative, Doctor. It seems the block came from a conscious effort on the subject's part to hide specific details.
Of course. Thank you, Hope. Let's proceed.
Proceeding. This is very fascinating.
No, I won't be staying.
Go on.
People are talking. You gotta stop these run-ins with Lenore. You do not want people pointing fingers.
Oh, come on, Black. She waltzes in here, and any time she sees me, she loses it. What am I supposed to do? I work here. I have to be able to stand up for myself.
I know. But no matter what's going on with you and Ramsey, she's still the big man's wife. Calm it down. At least for the foreseeable. Only bad things will come of it if you don't.
Is that a threat?
No, Atkins. It's just some friendly advice.
Doctor, all memory recordings of Rose Atkins have been accessed and reviewed. Would you like me to prepare a simulation for you to explore?
Just give me a second, Hope. Okay. Let's find out just how involved she was.
This is all very interesting. All very... It's very fascinating.
Hello.
Sorry to call you here, Rob. You weren't answering your mobile.
I can't talk right now. I'll speak to you later.
Is everything okay?
She's gone.
Who's gone? Lenore?
I have to go.
I understand now. That girl, Grace. That was the girl from the explosion. The girl with the bomb was Grace Ramsey.
Yeah, putting in code 69. Oh, this is fun.
We all stood to benefit from this. We all agreed.
And we all will benefit.
The original plan was there for a reason.
Relax, Black. Jasper's good at what he does. You don't give him enough credit.
I told you to keep an eye on him. I told you to manage this.
It's better this way, Black, don't you see? Ramsey doesn't care about Lenore, he cares about me. It's far more effective to get the girl, and it's the same outcome either way.
No, not the same outcome, Atkins. The plan was to break him, not provoke him.
I was a pawn in a game you didn't even know was being played.
Oh.
Grace?
I couldn't have been any clearer. Get Lenore on side. Bring her in peacefully. No one gets hurt, I said. And do not let that idiot Jasper near any form of explosive. He doesn't know what he's doing.
He seems to know a lot about bombs to me.
You don't know bombs, Atkins, and you don't know him. But I know both, and I can tell you this with absolute fucking certainty. He has put the lives of anyone near that bomb in danger, his own men included. That bomb goes off, we're all fucked.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. It should have been Mum. It should have been Mum. Mum.
Are you able to detect Grace's presence in this memory?
Negative, Doctor.
What on earth is happening here?
Have you got the girl?
We brought her in, yeah.
And the ransom demand?
Not yet. We'll send it in the morning.
Then it's not too late.
Don't get any ideas. You can't do anything to stop this Black, so don't even try.
Listen very carefully. You're gonna tell me where he's keeping her, or I'm gonna kill you. Do you understand?
Don't be ridiculous.
Tell me, or I kill you.
Oh boy.
The one glimmer of hope in all this, my savior. He wasn't even trying to save me. He was trying to save himself.
Oh. Is it possible that...
Is what possible, Doctor?
Never mind.
Oh boy.
How dare you? You didn't do this for your family. You did it for yourself. You want to know the role your family, your mother, played in all this? An excuse. An excuse for just another one of your obsessions.
Another playback malfunction, Dr. Ramsey. Recommend abandoning review until emotional stability returns.
I am perfectly stable. Just bring me back out.
Oh, look at that dog.
I left this behind for you, you know. Setting up my own studio, taking on commissions. I left it all behind to be your wife. And for what?
Shit.
There we go.
We were an inconvenience to you, Grace and I. It's not just that you neglected us. It's that you didn't even want us there in the first place.
Having difficulty locating you, Dr. Ramsey. You may have to find your own way out.
This is so interesting.
No, I honestly don't. I don't know what any of this was about. But if it was all about Rose, go and be with Rose. If it was all about your precious Pandora, go and be with your work. Do whatever you want. But I won't be part of it. Not anymore.
Alright. This is very interesting.
You're right. I don't care about the implications of your work, Robert. I've never cared. And changing the world means nothing to me if I can't have my family.
Wolf. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I can't believe it's taken me this long to realize that you were never going to have the decency to leave me. You know what I've come to understand? For all your genius and passion, for all your talk of changing the world, you're a coward. You're just a coward.
Again, Dr. Ramsey, I must recommend abandoning review. Emotional stability is required in order to proceed safely.
Let's load up the third bookmark, can we hope?
Did you hear me, Dr. Ramsey? I said I recommend abandoning...
I heard you! I heard you. Please, just load the third bookmark.
Loading. Please note, as with the second bookmark, memory geography is likely to be fragmented, and combat is a strong possibility.
Well...
Thank you, Hope. This is Black's meeting with Howard, correct?
Confirmed. You tagged this memory with reference to both Black and Howard, Dr. Ramsey.
Final piece of the puzzle, it seems.
I envy no man, Black. If someone has something I want, I take it for myself.
Hey, shh. It's okay. I'm a friend. I'm here to help.
I'm really, truly fascinated because we're learning a lot more of the puzzle from Red's point of view, which is just fascinating.
Atkins, it's Black. Can you talk? Good. I'm gonna see him now. You still on board? I don't know for sure, no. But I've got a pretty good idea. Yeah, well, if that's the case, it's been a pleasure knowing you. I don't know, call it instinct. Speak later.
Memory glitches becoming more and more frequent.
I'd say my greatest strength is probably my determination. Because I'll work harder than anyone else. If something needs doing, I will do whatever it takes to get it done.
Damn you, Rose. Damn you to hell. This could all have been avoided if I just listened to Lenore.
Oh, shit. Where is this again? Damn it. Ah! Ah! You know what? Just fucking forget it, bruh. Just forget it, bruh. Why do I have to fight these buffoons? Just why? That is the most bullshit thing I've ever seen, excuse me. Ah! I win.
Transfer of energy through so you never forget.
No questions asked.
Sweet dreams. All your brilliant ideas.
Deny you had anything to do with it.
I will do whatever
there anything else that they need me to do at this point in time?
Dr. Ramsey, you've gone completely off-grid this time. Are you safe?
I'm safe. Just pull me back out.
Searching for you now. Concentrate on the memory you wish to return to. Focus on Howard, Dr. Ramsey. See if you can locate him.
We're getting there.
There you are.
Remember, Dr. Ramsey, and focus on the memory you wish to explore. I cannot pull you out of this one alone. Focus and find a way back, Dr. Ramsey.
Howard. Mr. Black. Been a while. Last time we saw each other would have been... Let me see.
When I stole the corner gun.
Ah, yes. When you stole my corner gun for Robert Ramsey. Really, I should just have killed you on the spot. I'd feel so much better about everything.
I've seen this.
Then why don't you?
You were so exquisite. So flawless in the way you ruined me and my company. I wanted to even the playing field a little. Do something similar to Ramsey. And I racked my brains and I just couldn't think of who would be the best man for the job. Then it occurred to me.
Me? I'm Ramsey's head of security. Why would I work for you?
I don't understand. How can this be the truth?
Every man has his price, Black. Especially you.
I'm paid well.
Yes, but not as well as you'd like to be. Not as well as you could be.
It's not about the money.
That old chestnut. Okay, fine. Then how about this? According to my sources, Ramsey has a surprisingly accurate record of your criminal history, far more so than the police. Seems to me he's got you over a bit of a barrel. Work for him or go to prison. The way I see it, Mr. Black. You're his bitch.
You sound jealous.
I never saw it like that. He was my employee.
Progressing.
I envy no man, Black. If someone has something I want, I take it for myself. So here's my offer, and I'll only make it once. You work for me, not Ramsey. I devise a plan to get Ramsey's Pandora device, and you carry it out. You name your price, within reason, and if you're successful, I'll forget about the whole corner gun fiasco, and we'll both be on our merry way. How does that sound?
If I refuse?
You're alive because you're useful, Black. Don't get any ideas.
No.
This never made any sense.
Excuse me.
I said no.
I'm not sure I've been clear enough here, Black.
Oh, you've been clear. But I refuse your offer, Howard. I'll not work for you. I'll never work for you. I'll not carry out this little plan of yours. I don't agree to any of it. I refuse.
There was more. Clever boy, Black.
You've got to believe me. I'm telling you, that's what happened. I promise. I'm not hiding anything.
Surprising. And very foolish.
However, I will allow you to work for me.
Go on.
I have a plan that I know will work. I have people in mind who I know will help. I don't want your money. I want your manpower and your resources. I'll be in charge, and I'll take down Ramsey from the inside. In return, I'll get you Ramsey's Pandora tech. You do exactly as I say, or there's no deal.
So it was you. I trusted you, Black. I gave you work and paid you well. And this is how you repay me. After all we've been through together. Everything that happened to my family. To Grace. It was all because of you. My own employee. Well, you're not so imposing a figure now, are you, Mr. Black? Nothing but a vegetable in my basement. I could do whatever I want, and there would be nothing you could do about it. Well, fuck you, Black. Fuck you to hell. You were dead when you came in here, and there's no way I can let you go now. You were the architect of my downfall. Perhaps ending you is a mercy I will come to regret. I will find out in time. Goodbye, Cole Black.
Doctor, I'm getting some very strange readings. Extreme caution advised.
You never focused on what was important!
Grace? Grace? Is that you? I understand now. I understand everything. I know you're there. I know you're watching.
You had it all backwards!
I know. My child, I know I did. Grace! Grace, if you can hear me, I'm going to show you some things, okay? I'm going to show you how all this came to be. Your mother was right. This was all my fault, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me help you understand.
I get it now! This is all because of you!
Grace, please.
You let us all down! You put your creation before your family! You let me down!
I know. I was a fool. Please, give me a chance to explain.
I needed a dad. Where were you?
Let me show you. Let me show you.
Oh my gosh.
You're familiar with this man by now, my love. He protected everything I'd worked to build. Did all the dirty work for me. But I made a terrible mistake. I know this will upset you, and I'm sorry. But your mother and I, we just grew apart. Rose understood what I was trying to accomplish with the Pandora in a way that nobody else could. And I did love her. But I never stopped loving you, Grace.
I thought we could finish up a little early today. Go and grab a meal at that new Thai place. Let off a little steam. What do you think?
If this is going to work out between us, you need to understand that Lenore and Grace will always be part of my life. That's just something you need to accept.
You either commit to something, or you end up with nothing.
I couldn't commit to Rose because I didn't want to abandon my family. And I couldn't commit to my family because I was too consumed by my work. And Rose was right. I ended up with nothing.
I can't live like this any longer. With every day that passes, another little bit of me dies. I know you're too blind to see it, but you did this to her. I can't bear the sight of you, and I refuse to be your wife.
I couldn't commit to her. Couldn't give her the love she deserved. But I refused to let her go. And as for you, Grace, my darling daughter, I loved you so much.
Adult brains I understand, but this is just incessant, incoherent garbling. What on earth is she doing?
I just didn't understand what it meant to be a father.
All right, you, come here. Although I have no idea what you're saying, and I can say with a reasonable degree of certainty that you have no idea what I'm saying either.
I got it wrong, Grace. And I'm sorry. Your mother once said I used you as an excuse to work. I don't know if she was right. But I know I wanted you to be cared for, and I know I wanted you. I wanted you to have a father you could be proud of. I'm sorry. I failed.
Okay, Grace. It's time to finish the session. You've seen everything.
Just give me a moment.
Ah! I have to choose? Oh, girl. What do I do? Oh my god, you're kidding. Well, if I were Grace in this aspect, I'd be pissed off at my dad for not giving a shit about me and my mom for how much shit you've been through. So I'm shutting it down. I would be like that. Yep.
You're right. I've seen enough.
I'd be pissed.
Grace? Grace, my love. Are you okay?
Yeah.
The technology has no adverse effects that we know of. She'll be absent.
I wasn't talking to you. Grace.
I'm fine, Mum. I'm thinking.
Grace, listen to me. I've done everything you asked. All we need is for you to sign a few papers, and we can continue where you're...
Sweetie, you don't have to make this decision now. You're exhausted. Let's just head home, okay?
Grace, talk to me. All you need to do is sign, and we'll transfer the money within 24
You're a piece of work, you know that.
Lenore, this is between me and Grace. This isn't anything to do with you.
How fucking dare you! I'm in a room with my crippled daughter, my dead husband, and my dead husband's whore! This is everything to do with me!
Lenore, this is business. And from what I heard, your dead husband very nearly left you for that whore.
You...
Shut up! Shut up, both of you! Mum, I've got this. You put me in this wheelchair. You do realize that, don't you? Well, without you, my parents are still together and my father is still alive.
Grace, what are you saying? Are you telling me she's responsible for all
Grace,
this?
I don't know what you saw.
You want her to sign those papers? You want her to allow you to work with Robert's technology? Then you don't fucking grace her. To you, she is Miss Ramsey, and you don't speak unless you're spoken to first. Am I making myself clear?
Yes. Perfectly clear.
Perfectly clear.
Miss Ramsey.
How many functional headsets do we have?
Fully functional. Only one, Miss Ramsey, your father's.
This one?
That's right. No. No! No, Grace!
And now you have none.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
This ends today. My father was a misguided man who didn't understand what he was dealing with, and I certainly can't trust you to do the right thing.
Going to regret that.
No, I won't. Nobody should be obsessing over things they can't change, shutting themselves off from the present. Memories belong in the past, and my father deserves to be dead.
You're playing a very dangerous game, Grace.
Threats? Oh, how very original of you, Rose. Well, what are you going to do? Kidnap me again? Strap another bomb to me? There is nothing you can threaten me with that's worse than what I've already been through. So fuck the headset, and especially fuck you. Let's go home, Mum.
Of course.
You haven't heard the last of this, Grace.
It's Miss Ramsey, and yeah, I have.
No, wait! Come back! Let's discuss this!
No! There's nothing more to talk about.
Grace!
Goodbye, Rose. Goodbye, Dad.
Wow. That was kind of the ending I think that I deserved getting. Wow. Alright, I just want to really quickly share my thoughts, because I wasn't expecting that whole simulation with Red to go as long as it did. But it did. It did. And that is why I had to split the final episode into separate parts, because of just how long it was, and just wanted to keep you all in suspense. He, and all that such there. It's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. Because you gain more of a perspective of everything that was going on, but pretty much you go through Black, you get one side of the story, but then you go through Red, you get a whole other side of the story. Whole other side of it. And it's just like the story and the concept behind everything. Like, it had its purpose. It was fantastic. I thought it was really interesting and really well developed. The gameplay itself just could have been a little bit more efficient, a little bit more, I don't want to say better, but pretty much that's what I'm saying. It could be better, in my opinion. Because the story was there. The innovation in the expression of how, you know, all of this carried out with everything. Like, you start, like, right with this, and then going through memories and all that such. It's just, like, it's a very interesting concept, and that needs to be praised for. Like, this story has very interesting concepts to it. It's very interesting. The gameplay mechanics it didn't really quite live up to the expectations that I was expecting. You know what I mean? And, like, I thought that this was a horror game in the beginning. It turned out to be a little bit more of what they called a psychological thriller. The only thing that really startled me was when you had the mannequins dancing at the party at towards like the very end of the game. They had moments in this game where they were building up the jump scares, but nothing happened. And I was kind of not pleased with it, because it was just like, I'm supposed to be expecting I was expecting a jump scare or something to happen here, but nothing happened. You know? And then getting one shot, like, I get that they were trying to be, like, real with it, but, like, one shot in just, like, the most stupidest ways, it's just like, girl, I can't. And there are some very questionable music choices that were made in this game. Very, questionable music choices and all that such. That's all I would have to say about the game. But pretty much, like, overall, like, I had no idea of what this game was going to be about. All I saw that it was part of the game catalog for PlayStation Plus. It looked interesting. I was like, I'll give this a go because this looks interesting. Yeah, like, sorry to go off tangent, but here, what's this song? What is this song? And the fact that you were playing this song when I was shooting and killing people? Like, they were playing this. Like, like, it's just, this doesn't give the vibe for killing people. Like, if you're gonna kill people, you gotta do something upbeat, you gotta do something heavy. This is upbeat, but it ain't heavy, it ain't doing anything. It just feels like, I'm gonna walk through the park and have some fun. I hope I don't get shot, but it's going to be fun. Like, literally, that's the vibe I get. Like, I feel like I'm in, like, a children's music video with a machine gun trying to shoot people. Like, Like, just like the setting just went out of whack in some places here and there. Again, I will give this game its praise for the story because it had its moments. It had its, like, oh, okay, okay. Everything else was just like, I don't know. So, I don't know. I don't think there's going to be anything after this, but I think this is pretty much it for this game, for the series, and everything of that such. And this game was developed in Europe. Not in the US. Europe. Europe. And I will say, if you continue to make games that are interesting story-wise like this, like, it's on the right track. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's on the right track to being good. There could have been more done to make this even better, in my opinion. So, anywho, as we vibe out to this very high pop-esque song, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna end this episode right here for today. So, I heard piano. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this final episode for Get Even. So please, feel free to leave a like if you liked what you saw. Feel free to ring those bells. You gotta subscribe first, so make sure that that's done. And then ring those bells so that you'll get notified. See, that was a horrible music transition. I just got distracted by that. That was a horrible music transition. Terrible. This piano is soothing. Don't get me wrong. I love piano music. With viola, yes. Soothing. Very soothing. Anyway, make sure you ring those bells so that if there's anything that pops your interest or pops your eye for any other games that I decide to play next, or any live streams that go live, you're notified so that you can stay on top of everything. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I don't know what would have been the case if we can. I mean, I felt like if we continued the simulation, it was just like, let's just, you know, continue to make this and just make things worse for people, when in reality, this was the thing that ruined this family, tore it apart. You have to think in the perspective of Grace. I wasn't expecting her to be alive. First off, like, she had a bomb strapped to her. How do you survive that? And when it blows up, she survived somehow, and she's in a wheelchair, and then she makes all these decisions. Whoopity-doo. The bomb must have been weak as fuck. I don't know. Who knows? Anywho, that's a whole nother thing. Anywho. As for right now, this has been RaisinBran. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching this final episode for Get Even. I will see you in the next video.